G'day, this is part 5 to understand eventually. This was originally posted on my private blog on December the 5th, 2016. I miss the physical touch, I miss the companionship, I miss having someone I remember being able to slide my hand through her hair, stroking and calming her. I tried to be everything. There was a part of me that tried to heal her childhood and her loveless marriages with love and devotion now. There was also a selfish part of me where I wanted that fairy tale. I expected that she felt the same way about me as I did her. I'm left with unbidden and unanswered questions. I am left with an ailment that probably will stop me from being in a relationship again. I miss human touch. I miss sharing special times with someone. I understand I was simply just another victim, another pawn, another person, just another interlude in her life. She just wanted fun in the end, and I failed to recognize that. I wanted more. I never wanted kids. All I wanted was a companion to share my life with hers and hers with mine. My thoughts and my dreams remembered the touch of a human. This chapter ends for me. I will remember what I had, and I pity her next victims, for they will experience what I have. In times, the memories of physical touch will fade. I will survive. The Christmas of 2016 was the first Christmas alone after the end of the toxic relationship, and it was a very hard period to go through. Just after Christmas Eve, my ex-partner decided to contact me. I share my response and emotions on this period with a post on my private blog, December the 28th, 2016. I had contact from my ex, but I have not responded. Her message to me was 2 lines, simply 2 lines. I hope you have a merry and happy Christmas, and I am sorry that we did not work out. A few months back, heck, a month back, I would have responded to her, but not now. Whatever her contact was aimed to accomplish, I literally could only ignore it. But it did play on my mind. Yes, it did. Here is someone who put me through some emotional circumstances that I am still recovering from, and she wishes me a Merry Christmas. Whilst internally I have forgiven her, I have not forgotten. Then her apology that we didn't work out was a slap in my face. Here was an opportunity for her to say, I am sorry for how you have felt and what my actions may have caused you. None of that. Simply redundant emotional cues. What she is sorry about is losing me as a grade A supply. In my last session this year with my therapist, she has asked me to think about dating in 2017. Her idea is to get me to meet people on meetup groups, gain new friendships, and then maybe join a dating meeting site. I told her I'm reticent, but I'll think about it. I do miss companionship, but I still have a ways to go for my own personal healing. There are conflicting feelings of wanting a partner, but I know at the moment it is not the right time. The first several months after being emotionally abused, after leaving or being discarded, is the toughest time for a victim of narcissistic abuse. I know I was still struggling early 2017. I was affected by a generalized anxiety disorder and depression. The following heartfelt post was originally posted on my personal blog, January 17th, 2017. I have become deeply introverted at this time of my life. I am finding that I am shouldering the burden of the last year on my back. I have lost interest in many things and became distrustful of many people and those of the opposite sex. I have people in my circle who are pressuring me to get back out to date, to lose weight, and just get back on the horse, the proverbial horse. I'm sure that they mean well, but they do not understand that I am wounded in several deeply sensitive and emotionally crippling ways. Not many people also know about my health issue. They do not realize that every day I am fighting depression, that that it is at times a struggle to start the day, to get out of bed. I'm battling the incredible debilitating effects of trauma, abuse, and my own questioning of self-purpose and worth. It would be so easy for me to return back to the online world, to recreate myself in absentia and anonymously, and being anonymous, but I am fighting to stay in the reality of the here and now. I'm striving to just exist. Earlier today I had an appointment to catch up with Julie, but I just didn't. I just I didn't because I fear closeness in any capacity at this time of my life. Sure, those people meant well, but they cannot understand the battle I go through. So I put on a brave face, a smile, I help them, and behind the facade is a man who's simply just living day by day in search of understanding, crippling by the yesterdays and fearful of the tomorrows. This was originally posted on April the 17th, 2017. My recovery journey. I am no longer a victim but a survivor of narcissistic trauma. I was watching a YouTube video when I had this shift. I fundamentally knew I had moved forward. Maybe it was a combination of factors, but while I was watching the YouTube video, I just did not resonate with the victim mentality any longer. Knowing is understanding, and understanding is empowerment and wisdom. I will never forget what I have been through, neither will it be my downfall or something that keeps me down. The support hub I have set up has helped me. It has made me reflect on what I share with people, and rather than hold us back, I want to propel each person going through this journey forward towards recovery. I have finally understood that I played my own part in what was a toxic relationship dance. With knowledge and understanding, this recovery is about forcing myself to look within deeply and retrospectively, and to learn the lessons. It is this shift that reconciles that the child isn't born a codependent or a narcissist. Our childhood experience and our formative years shape us. Both disorders begin with a traumatic experience in childhood. This is the origin wound. Something has clicked within. A combination of internal and external factors that have started to clear the maelstrom, the chaos, the bitterness, the hatred, the anger, the resentment I held towards my ex was unhealthy, and I feel it seep away. She is now a memory of caution and an experience in my mind. I have empathy and compassion for her, but I choose not to have her in my life ever again in any capacity. Originally posted on April the 28th, 2017. I have been until very recently lax to see the narcissist, be it a him or her, as a predator, but this is what they are. We empathetic, compassionate souls stand up for the likes of these maladaptive individuals like candy to a child. We possess what they don't have, what they seek. I remember the countless times staring into my ex's eyes and being troubled by the emptiness and the mirroring I saw. Sure, I shrugged those times off, saying I was overreacting, I was seeing things. But those times when she would devalue me, mock me, make fun of me, scream at me, what I saw in her eyes still shocks me to this day if I think about it, for she had eyes and chose her victim. Originally posted on May the 4th, 2017. How can you explain the inexplicable? What does not break us makes us stronger, and what does break us provides us the opportunity to rebuild, reassess, and reimagine all visions, aspects, and decisions. In time, though, through different experiences, the inexplicable can be painful or beautiful. It can be a thorny rose or a smooth stem. It can be the monster or it can be the angel. But the inexplicable for me is life. Every day is a life lived of inexplicably raised decisions, options chosen, and the words said or unsaid. This is how I can explain it. The wounds, the passions, each breath, each ideal and dream, inexplicable from one moment to the next. Originally posted on May the 16th, 2017. As children, lessons guide us, educate us, elucidate us. But lessons do not stop once we become adults. They continue, and through reflection it is clearer pain or love, happiness or sadness, life and death stand on polar opposites. These are all lessons. They will enthrall you, pain you, anger you, fill you with joy. Opening the final doorways, I said goodbye to you, and you left my heart with a wind departing out of a doorway, and I'll hold those memories up to eternity. Recovery from emotional abuse isn't a smooth road. It isn't linear. Each person is different. Good times and bad times abound, and it's quite a journey. I have many ups and downs. I battled within myself many a time. One such post as this, from June the 23rd, 2017, from my personal blog. I expect nobody but one or two people who have felt what and have been through what I have been through to know what I feel. Until you feel narcissistic abuse trauma, please don't tell me how I should feel or what I should get over. I don't tell any of you how to feel or process. There are people who have been through aspects of what I have been through. Do you want to know a truth? I feel like a failure. Even if I know what I know of narcissism now, I am imprisoned by my own love of an abuser. For I feel alone, I am alone, and I don't want anyone to fawn over me. I was not perfect during the relationship, I did wrong myself, but no one, except a few, know that I fucking loved deeply and was abused emotionally. I live with an STD now. I live with failed memories. You want to know my sadness? It is my failure and my memories. It is still me who has to live with all the outcomes and the memories and the realizations. It is me. I know you may mean well, but you don't know what I battle with day in, day out.